To all my friends in Mexico, and on behalf of Bernard Lapasset, the chairman of the IRB, and Bob Latham, president of NACRA, two of your very best friends, I'm currently standing in San Luis Potosí, where the Universities Championship is taking place behind me. Pablo Septién, who's led the referees today here, who I've known throughout my involvement with the Mexican Federation, tells me that there are more players here today participating in this tournament than there were rugby players in Mexico when I first showed up in about 2003. So that is just astonishing. It's also exciting, and it's a fantastic achievement. So I really want to tell you how good it is for me personally to be your representative in Dublin at the professional level, and to have the good fortune to have Mexico as one of the unions. My job is to try to help in whatever way the IRB can help. So congratulations on the fantastic amount of achievement you've made. You are a model union when it comes to the major market fund investment that the IRB makes in only a small number of unions. But we now recognize that in Dublin, that Mexico is a model that other unions would try to be encouraged to follow to achieve what you've achieved. It doesn't happen overnight, although it seems to have in many ways here. There will be growing pains, so that what isn't important to you, what isn't a major issue this year might be a huge issue for you next year, so that as you grow as an organization, so things will become challenging as you go forward. And one of the things we've got to make sure we've got to do in order to overcome the challenges is to be aligned. That's the word we're using now in high performance in the IRB. We want all facets of the federation to be pulling in the same direction, to recognize that there are challenges, but to agree and to understand that the best way to solve them is to have patience, to work hard, and to all be pulling on the oars in the same direction, so that this vessel, this federation, continues to go forward at pace. So there was an interesting thing happened in the Six Nations this year. The Italian team won 2 games, and everybody rejoiced that they had really come on. Well, those of you with long memories will recall that 15 years ago, I guess, approximately, they came into they made the 5 nations into the 6 nations, and we all thought they were rubbish. You know, should they be there? Should they? Did they deserve to play that strong opposition? Well, look what's happened. Now, 15 years later, they've beaten France and they've beaten Ireland. The point is, they worked very hard at it. They took the best opportunities. They made the most of their opportunities. They continued to work hard together. And now, 15 years later, they've really arrived in many ways. So I mentioned that 15 years because some people in the Federation will be tired of waiting, will think that the Federation should do more here, should have been more successful there. Of course, not everything will go right all the time. Some of the great initiatives that you're trying will be less successful than you want them to be. But I come back to the point: be patient, plan, have a very successful Congress, agree on a way ahead, understand that not everything works perfectly first time, and then align yourselves in the effort to make this union into a high performance union in the next few years. It will take time. Anyway, I wish I could be with you. I wish you well in your Congress. Congratulations on everything you've done, and I hope I continue to have the good fortune to be working with you over the next few years, because it's my pleasure and my privilege. Thank you. Have a good day.